Hello, my biscuits. I haven't seen you in a while. I've been gone for a week, and if it looks like I'm wearing like really fall-y makeup, I don't really know what happened. I was in California and I had like a very minimal amount of makeup, and right when I got home I just wanted to like play with it and stuff, so if I'm looking a little over the top, yeah, sorry about that. And I didn't do my hair. I just got out of the shower, so I'm looking real cute already. This video is a little bit different than my normal videos. It's not a makeup tutorial or anything. I'm just going to be talking to you, and if you couldn't tell by the title right here, this is how I avoid awkward situations. So I don't think any of you have really met me in real life except for one girl I met at VidCon. It was so cool. Like, it was the first like time meeting someone that has seen my videos besides like my close friends and stuff, and I got like so nervous. Like, my heart kind of like jumped, and I'm like, oh my god, this is so cool. It was so nice. She was so sweet, and I remembered her because I saw her comments and stuff, so I knew who she was, and we took a picture, and it was awesome. It was so cool. Like, it wasn't even a big deal, but it meant so much to me. And anyways, so since you guys don't really know me, I'm a very awkward person, and I'm more of an introvert than an extrovert, so I'm not like super into socializing and stuff, and I've been put in awkward situations like way too often. Like, I am a master at this by now, so I'm going to tell you a few of my tips and tricks that really help. I'm not sure if it's just me, but I think hugging people is a very like awkward thing to do. Like, I love hugging people, but I never know like when it's the right time. How am I supposed to like hold them? Like, do you like go in under the bear hug, like the side hug? Like, I honestly never really know, and it's always super awkward. Like, I never know when to hug someone. So, okay, this is like my first tip. If you are hugging one person in a group of people, watch how they hug other people. And I know it sounds weird, but like if they hug them like this, they hug them like this, you can see how they do it, so you don't have to do like that awkward hand thing where you're like, I don't know how to hug you. Like, I've had that happen to me, and it's super awkward. So I look at how they hug other people, and then I do that so that I don't have to have any like awkward arm interaction. And also, if you don't know if you are at like that level of friendship to hug someone yet, and you don't know if you should, I say go for it. And the best way to like initiate a hug is just kind of like throw your arms out. Like, this sounds so weird talking about, but I swear to God I do this. Like, I'll just be like, okay, bye, and I'll like throw my hands out, and they're like, oh, awesome, it's cool, we're hugging. So like, I don't have to awkwardly like walk up to them and be like, bye, and get really close to them and we're not sure if we're supposed to hug or not. Like, if you throw your arms out, you're for sure going to hug. And all right, that's enough on the hugging situation, but like literally that's what goes through my mind. Number 2, how to avoid running into people. Like, in the hallway, when like you're over here and they're over here and you're like about to clash and you're like, I don't know which way to go. I don't know which way to go. It is so uncomfortable and so awkward, and you like know you're gonna make eye contact with them, and you're like, oh my god, do I go to the right? Do I go to the left? Like, I honestly get stressed over that in the hallway. So I have found a way to avoid that situation. What happens is if I know someone's coming at me, like I know we're gonna collide, I always look to the side, like look to my right or left, and kind of look like I'm spaced out. So then they're like, oh, they're not paying attention, I'll move. Or you could completely just move to the side before it even happens, but I like to like look away so that it seems like I'm not paying attention, so I don't have to even like worry about like making contact with the person, because it's just super awkward if you run into them. And the more I'm going through this video and saying this out loud, it sounds so ridiculous, but I swear this is like how I think. Okay, the next one is if you don't know someone's name. And I'm really good with names, but then also really bad with names. Like, I know pretty much everyone in my like grade, but then sometimes I'll forget someone's name, and it's just like super awkward with like relatives and stuff. But if you don't know someone's name, just don't say it. And I know that sounds so weird, but so many people are like, oh, hey, and then you awkwardly kind of drag it out because you don't really know their name. Honestly, just avoid it. Like, in a normal conversation, it's never really necessary to say someone's name, so just go up to them and be like, oh, hey, how are you? And you totally avoid like the name situation, and it's so easy and so simple. Okay, so this happens to me all the time when I'm trying to talk to someone and they're just not like giving me anything to work off of. Like, if I'm talking to someone and they're just like not giving me feedback and it's really hard to talk to them, my favorite way to make that situation a little bit less painful is to ask questions, because questions get questions get them involved in the convo, and they're like, okay, I kind of have to answer this. And if you say something that you're interested in, you can kind of like bounce back and forth. Like if I randomly talk to someone and I don't know what to talk about, I'm just like, oh, hey, what type of music do you listen to? Because I really like listening to music, and I have lots of different things I like, and I could say, oh, I like this, this, and this, and they can be like, oh, I like this, this, and this. And it just fills some time. So ask questions if you don't know what to talk about. And last but not least, this is something that is kind of like basic, like it's not that big of a deal, but so many people get really worked up about making something awkward, like if you speak too soon, or if you like reply to a text too fast, or you say something that you're kind of like, I don't know. But honestly, when I'm texting someone, I kind of just say exactly what comes to my mind, and even if you're like hesitant to like send it, just like hit the button. Like hit the button. I mean, even if they're like, oh, okay, like that's a little interesting. If they don't like that, then be like, okay, peace out, bye, I don't want to talk to you anymore. Or you could be like, oh, that's interesting, and you can kind of get past that level of like having a censor, and it can be a more like comfortable conversation. So instead of just being like after every text or every word you say, just be like, oh my god, what am I gonna say? Should I say that? Is that weird? Will that freak them out? Just kind of say it. Like just go out and say it. Honestly, even when I've been like skeptical about saying things, have never been a time where I've regretted it. I've always been like, oh, that wasn't that bad. Like it wasn't that big of a deal. And okay, so that's pretty much it for like my little bullet point list of how to avoid awkward situations. And I know this is not my typical video, and I hope you enjoyed it. This is something like, if you think this is so stupid and it's like, oh my god, I didn't even think about that, like this is seriously how I think, just because I overthink literally everything in my life. Yeah, so that's it for this week's video. I hope you liked it. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. And I just posted my VidCon 2015 vlog, and you guys, it was so amazing. Like it was the best time of my life, and honestly it went by in like 2 minutes. By the time of like Disney Day, I was like, how did that happen? Like I swear I registered like an hour ago. Like it was so crazy, and it was such an amazing time. And if you want to go watch that, yeah, go watch that after. And if you're feeling extra nice, please subscribe. I'm almost at 800 subscribers. That went super fast. Thank you guys so much, and I welcome any new subs, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye. Peace. Bye. Adios.
And now that it's over, I'll never be.
Look at this contour, man. I normally don't contour, but damn, I think that's pretty strong. Okay, bye. Peace.